paused here. Welcome, those on YouTube. Picking this back up from July 31st, a later date. Seems the Mexican Civil War is unavoidable, as is a U.S. one, by the way. We started going through this, messed something up bad with canceling the line naval treaty, which has already messed me up a great deal. So we're just going back and repeating. I got 3 weeks and realized I badly screwed up. The British will warn me a third time, which I cannot afford to have happen. So there's that. Alright, the M1's going. Cool. I'm good to unpause when you are. Oh, no, wait. Shit. Did I save in all this? Oh, yes, I did. With the changes to the... Okay. Alright, go ahead and unpause.
Yeah, you're good to unpause. Also want me.
Oh, I was sorry. I was saying I was thinking you were gonna do it, but yeah.
Cancel party.
Look, forget about the spies every time. Oh, this time they got the bonus outcome. It's 50% odds. I guess that could happen. I was gonna spy on Turkey. Huh. Missed it by 2 days, exactly as last time. Easy to forget about the spies. We should give you a warning. All right, I'm pausing it. Sorry. Don't miss the date to pick sides in your civil war. Oh, and you canceled Party of the Revolution already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just because you won't be able to finish it, so you might as well start right on Zifo.
What deal?
Hmm? What were you saying?
There was something I need to do. Never mind. I can unpause.
Oh, did you get like a pop-up or something?
No.
So yeah, your Civil War, by the way, gives me the ability to acquire some more support and a positive national spirit. So that's at least a silver lining to all this.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on. Needed to start stockpiling rifles and cancel that because I'll need rifles for my Civil War. In fact, I may disband a lot of the National Guard before it fires so they can't defend fed to the other side. I mean, both sides fight my civil war with fewer divisions, but yeah. There's events they can fire where rifles get stolen, but if I don't have any rifles in the armories, it's even worse. I lose stability. So, for countries big as U.S., losing 5% stability is a lot worse than 1,000 rifles. I can put this off and have to indeed. Alright. Just an event that I'm not doing anything with for now. Hold up. I have to. You just started your civil war, and I have to do a new tech and. Upgrade it. Change that my was assigned very shortly to something. And update fighter aircraft. Armor, how much does it weigh? 2? Okay, so I won't be messing with. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, P45C. And in 2 days, I will be applying that as before. Good. Tomorrow I'll have to apply new rifles. I'll be finishing production on and starting new tech, but if you need to pause, yep, pause anytime. I'm doing those, and YouTube is for up to 10 days. I cannot take a focus, not lose focus time, and save up political power, gaining an extra +1 day, and I need that to withdraw from the London Naval Treaty as soon as possible before the British try and screw with me again. And I think there's maybe some benefit from doing it before this, even though it still fires. At the very least, preventing them from sending me another warning, because they can't do it while this is active. Maybe it would have just been better to disband a bunch of ships, not suffer the stability losses, but I don't know. Our Navy is what ensures that no one can conquer me, including the British, who may try and attack. Maybe. Especially, or if I say ally with the Soviets later in order to.
Okay. By the way, good news is I'm definitely gonna win this war because luckily all of my volunteers are coming back. I mean, every single one. And
Well,
they're coming back to me.
they're not getting any of your volunteers. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take volunteers. Once they come back, the war is over, because I'm just gonna run them down.
Oh, you
Just right.
assigned new construction queue for your civilian factories, right?
I do have an infrastructure almost done complete in the Tomalopas, but I can, yeah, I'll get some factories down in Coahuila.
Uh, down. That's actually, well, that's Monterey. You could lose that fairly easily and all, but if you're almost done with the infrastructure in Tamaulipas, like it's very close to done, right?
No, it's gonna be done on September 3rd.
Oh, that's pretty close. I mean, I was gonna say that state's a little safer and harder for you to lose because it's got. Oh no, San Luis is the well. It's are there empty build slots in Coahuila?
Yeah, a lot of them actually. There's 5.
Oh yeah, then oh I thought what had taught before is you do the infrastructure for a state and then you fill that state up before you move on to infrastructure in the next one. But sorry, I guess it wasn't super clear. That's what I was trying to say is the efficient way to industrialize. Um, but yeah, that definitely military factories in Coahuila. I guess you didn't know though where what was going to side with you in the Civil War, so it wasn't a terrible thing since this one would have been random.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, military factories in Coahuila to help you win the war, or just Civ to keep getting your long-term industry stronger.
I have 1 military factory, 1 civ factory in Coahuila. Let me check. I think, yeah, all the other ones are just normal factories other than Mexico City. It has 2 military factories and 1 military factory in Guerrero.
You know what? Just keep building Civ and Coahuila because I'm thinking about because you shouldn't have too hard a time winning this war, and if it takes a little while, as I said, you'll get extra build slots in the states. So yeah, just keep do Civ and Coahuila, but yeah.
Right now, I gotta send
Pause this if it was on YouTube since I'm just waiting. Ooh, I forgot to unpause the recording, so welcome back. A little bit happened. I won't exhaustively explain, but it was just a couple things with aircraft templates. A few days past those on YouTube. Apologize. Skipping around. Maybe I won't pause again if I might forget to unpause the recording. So, oh well. Hold on. So, I think I'm about to have that that time's out in 8 days. But the British ambassador is threatening me because I withdrew from the London Naval Treaty. A transparent bluff. This will not give him actually a war goal. The other one will if I continue to ignore them. Maybe it's because it's antagonizing them more. They can embargo me though if they choose. From this. I don't think they will, but the British could embargo me, worst case. Alright. Sorry events, making sure I'm not missing anything, screwing anything up. Oh. You're about to get the embargo event I talked about, where I embargo you. I can revoke that embargo, but I get war support from it, which is good. So keep an eye out for that. You should get 1% war support in a couple days, alright, Core?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go.
I don't think I can actually send volunteers, because, hold on, I'm just double checking attention limit rule. Just gonna check how much attention I would need to send volunteers to you. Core,
Yeah.
we need 70% world tension. This would reduce it to minus 50. Your country is not allowed to send volunteers. Oh. This has got something to do with... struggle to send volunteers. I'm not sure whether or not this will let me send any. On lease, however, hold on. This would reduce it down to 70. Okay, I'm gonna pocket this because this might be useful within a year, but won't be useful immediately. All right, unpausing.
Neat.
In 3 more days, I'll have to pause again to make a choice on a decision because the default one's bad. But I'd like to send you volunteers in your civil war, even though the event is sending anti-communist volunteers. But it doesn't say I have to send to the other side, so I can send volunteers to help the communist side in the civil war. Ironically, no, it's labeled anti-communist. It's silly like that. Alright, gotta make that choice. We must not bow to the mob, because apparently I'll get a civil war either way. I have 899 rifles in storage. I need to get up to 1,000. Or 873. Not giving you to divisions. If I don't have 1,000, I get a certain event, I lose stability, so it's basically fascist raids in my armories. They try to raid your armory and find it's empty. Instead, you lose stability because I guess they tell everyone that you don't have rifles.
And my volunteers arrive in 1 day, so I mean, I pretty much successfully won it because I'm still getting all of my volunteers yet. They literally get none. Alrighty. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, yeah, they're done. Oh, everything's come back. Alright.
Well, focus, you know,
These
on...
guys so fast.
I should mention something, just so you know. If they capture a state that has factories in it, like, say, Awaxa, if they take Villahermosa and there's a mill, it interrupts the production of anything there, and you can lose production efficiency sometimes, or I think, and it certainly prevents you do like lose access to factories. So um, I think I've seen sometimes you lose the production efficiency. Don't quote me on that, but no, actually, maybe that's with civil wars, where you lose entirely. Shoot, never mind. You may or may not, but I would focus on not letting them interrupt your production, and they'll actually be adding production to states. Also, they're about to take Baja from you.
They're about to take what from me?
Baja California, Tijuana, that whole peninsula. It looks, because the victory point is Tijuana, it's surrounded by stuff they control. I guess you don't have any divisions over there, though.
What point? I don't know what you mean, what point?
Look at the far northwest of Mexico, just south of San Diego. Tijuana. Baja California is the long, slender arm of Mexico that extends south from it, literally touches California. Do you see it now?
This?
I don't know it. Unless you're sharing your screen, I can't tell what you mean by this. You can share your screen and I look, but it's a long, slender peninsula. It's in the very northwestern corner of Mexico. Like I said, right.
Oh yeah, I see that. I know they're about to take that. I already have a guy going down there.
To the naval base on the peninsula, I'm guessing, the one you still control?
Yeah.
Okay, because they already took the northern naval base there.
Destroyed this guy though. I'm gonna send this infantry over here. Do the same thing. And you guys, we will mainly bring we'll bring
Are you getting them pause, or are you doing something?
no, I'm still having these guys.
By the way, for any watch on YouTube, some of you may have noticed that I expand steel plants in Illinois. I mean Ohio and what was it, Ohio and Indiana before? That was dumb. I could have canceled the one naval trade before the second time I was warned. If I'd done that, if I'd known I could be warned over and over. That was a long time ago. And these states, I didn't think would have a civil war, but since it will, they become non-aligned states of America, so they won't even control the steel. I'll have to buy it. I think I'll have enough steel in New York, Pennsylvania, New England anyhow. Though I am under free trade, so maybe not. Be around 150. Yeah, we keep Yeah, I'd have 30 steel.
Alright. We can unpause now. I think I have everyone redeployed.
Alright. Yep. Actually, I wouldn't have enough steel, so I will have to buy from the non-aligned states. Interesting.
I already got logistics company. Give me a second, gotta assign trade.
Give a second. What?
Give me a second.
Are you adding logistics companies to your templates? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm doing something else.
Alright. Oh, because I heard you say something about you got logistics company, or you already got. They say logistics are good for like wars far from your core territory, but you probably have plenty of supply in Mexico proper. I don't know. You don't have a lot of divisions yet. It'll be very useful in Central America when you're like down Honduras and you're out running supply networks.
Alrighty, I'm good to go. Concentrate industry freedoms and force. Okay, good. We took Durango. So they ain't gonna have anywhere to fall back if I go.
Hold on. Really quickly adjust something with my fleet production. Oh, suddenly I'm lacking all my rubber. Was I buying rubber from the... I just lost a bunch of rubber. The Germans capitulate someone? Someone embargo me? Shit. Oh, the British just embargoed me. Shoot. Um. Okay, sorry. I just got it. The British did decide to embargo me because I pulled out of the London Naval Treaty, so that's had to deal with that. I could probably get them to lift the embargo if I improve relations before during a world tension. Oh no, there's a permanent opinion penalty. No, they're not gonna. Well. Alright. Well. I mean, I know what happened and I dealt with it as best I could, so. Good to go. The British are just becoming more and more of a threat. Embargoing me, threatening to invade all these other countries. Well, not threatening, but their focus is to invade like anyone. The Italians who are communist. The French, I think they can even invade. Oh yeah, this I should point out to you. I'm good on pause anytime, by the way, but you should look at this. Belgium went fascist.
Belgium?
Belgium.
Oh.
Belgium is now fascist.
Oh. Why'd they go? Oh. Well, that's fun. Yeah, we can unpause now.
Alright. That screws Belgium out of being able to get a lot of their focuses because they're coded specifically for Congo to have to be a puppet, not a Reichskommunist protectorate. So, why are they a Reichsprotectorate when this is not aligned? I thought it was determined by the ideology of the puppet. Either way, hold on. I just got a decision available. Recruit spies. I'll do it in Canada. CANADA. Guess I can unpause for a few more hours and save after I do this to avoid pausing. Should have done that ages ago. Guess I won't be testing out the why Mexico got their thing, their Civil War event. Pretty sure the default choice here is turn a blind eye. Yep. Oh. Hold on, I can send volunteers to you now. Really? Hey, you want some volunteers, Core?
Sure.
I thought it wouldn't let me because it was saying I would struggle to with undisturbed isolation. Or no, actually, hold on. I only have so many volunteers. I can send them to fight the Nazis. That's probably more important since they're busy taking over the freaking world here. Okay, let's see how many volunteers I can send. 6. 5. 6. I think I can send my entire army as volunteers. 6. Yeah, I can send my entire army to go fight the Nazis, or almost my entire army. Almost it. And if they attack another country, the Nazis, the rest of it. Shit. These guys are all under-equipped, though. Give me a second, alright? Oh, their front lines have all been redrawn.
I barely even had to do any planning, to be honest. I just manually moved my guys all around.
Well, planning gives planning bonuses, which help the divisions. It gives them an attack and breakthrough bonus. So you should do planning even if moving them around because your divisions will take fewer losses.
It's just hard.
What?
I do, it's just hard.
Well, usually what you do is you drop the arrows, let them plan, and then you can sometimes just like cancel the fronts and manually move them in at that point, or put in the fronts. But
I can't.
What?
With what I'm currently doing. I can't do planning now.
Give me a sec. These guys aren't... How are they not fully trained after all this time? Alright, I'm sending volunteers. This is going to take a little bit. Reducing their size? Oh, bloody hell. They lose experience and I reduce their size too. Frick. Alright, these 7 divisions we're gonna add as volunteers to Czechs, I think. Oh, Hungary. Who could take 7? Just Austria, I guess. Oh, they're down to 5 because they lost so much land. 6. Shoot. Alright, 6 divisions. 5 and I'll get 5. They can get 6. They should probably get my best as when they're finished training. Get 5. 3 more. Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on. Alright, sorry, I'm just sending tons of volunteers to Europe. Maybe not everyone. Okay. Should send one more then. Okay. Sorry. Queuing up a bunch of divisions to send over to Europe. So I know that took a second hot moment, but done now. You get done pause?
Sorry. Divisions again.
What?
Said hold on.
Sending 28 divisions of volunteers to go fight the Nazis. So I could send more people, but a lot of their main divisions are extremely undersupplied or not fully trained.
Alrighty, I'm ready to unpause.
Hold on, actually I'll send two more. To Bulgaria. I only get two. Alright. Good. I'm pausing. The others didn't accept or something? Weird. Weird, they didn't accept my previous offer, so I'm gonna have to try again. Might be that the cap dropped because they didn't all accept in unison. That's most likely it. These were all the ones that had 6. Austria, Bulgaria, Hungary. Yugoslavia didn't accept, okay. Romania. Three and extremely close to them. Yeah. One more didn't accept again. God, who didn't? Romania, Turkey, Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia. Urgh. 4 volunteers. Sorry. Issues with same volunteers. I send some and then my cap drops if they don't accept in unison. And then I have to try again because it doesn't even give me a notice that they like rejected it. Just cancels it. It's annoying. Well, that's done. Hold on, I have to select a new tech now. Also, I'm moving division, so I have a little more intel on what's going on near the border. Oh, that's in your territory, not useful. Well, whatever. No reason to do it. That was the range stuff for the aircraft. Go forward. Too heavy. Okay, can't change anything with my designs. Alright, good. Good, done pause.
Yep.
Just had to select a new tech and double check it didn't affect what designs I'll be using. Ooh, these guys aren't fully trained. Okay, hold on. Have to finish training my pilots there. I have abundant oil. There we go. Special project thing. Can't do anything with the spies yet. Alright. Sorry. Restore the divan. Yep, Ottoman. The Turks are definitely trying to restore their Ottoman Empire. It's funny, that whole faction is like the Central Powers. It's Austro-Hungarian Empire and Ottoman Empire. Except Bulgaria was not part of them and is here. So it's like Central Powers Plus. Getting events there, moving factories around in preparation for civil war into states I won't control. That actually gives me extra build slots, though, I believe, as long as these don't disappear after the war. Alright. Sorry, I just got an event pop up. I was reading it real quick. No big deal. volunteers have started arriving. So I'm going to need to do some stuff with that. Here. Austria, Hungary, and Bulgaria. Bulgarian volunteers arrived before the others. Weird. It's not much defense. Unfortunately. Looks like the Austrians are trying to hold the Germans here and here. This would be more dangerous because it would allow getting around the sea line. It's also... Ooh, that's well defended. This is the weak spot. Oh, frick. I thought my volunteers could move through all the nations in the faction together. I need military access for that. Bloody hell. Whoops. No, I just can't make fallback lines. I can move them. I just can't make fallback lines. That's very weird. Maybe it's because they don't have a general assigned. Alright. Well. Gotta give these guys army leaders, so you'll have to hold a tiny sec. I think MacArthur joins the Confederacy. I should have reassigned him earlier, but unassigned him earlier. Haddon. Probably. Or Clark. Mark W. Clark. Patton, he probably outranks people. Alright. And the army goes rolling along. You probably don't recognize that core, I'm guessing, that song. I was just humming a little bit of. Oh, don't unpause it. I'm drawing up battle lines and moving divisions around. Did you recognize that song at all, though?
Mm-mm.
It's actually the U.S. Army, what are they called? The official song of the United States Army, which you never hear. Everyone is familiar with, I think, the Marine Corps anthem, but not the Army one. But I used to be in ROTC, so I know that one. San Juan Hill, Patton's tanks. What it made me think of that is the pen here. And the army went rolling along, proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won. And the army went rolling along, and it's high, the arm is on its way. Count off the kid inside and strong, 2, 3. I hope you didn't unpause it before because you were annoyed I was singing that song. It is kind of not the coolest song. It's nerdy that I remember any of the lyrics, probably. But infantry who's officer who's a panzer leader. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the Civil War done and over with quick so I can get back to sending volunteers over there to Germany. Well, not Germany, Yugoslavia and all of them.
I wouldn't actually
Oh,
worry. I've
and
got intel on them now since I
actually,
sent
holy shit.
what?
Czechoslovakia pushed inward.
What?
Czechoslovakia pushed and they took Leipzig, which looks to be a big city area.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it looks to be a supply hub.
but what I was
There's areas coming
trying to
out of it.
what I was trying to say is that I wouldn't worry about it, Core, because the Danubian Federation seems to be winning, thanks to all the Soviet volunteers. I think mostly the Soviets sent all these tanks and stuff, and they've stabilized the front. There's only one
Yeah.
place that has any remote need of volunteers, unless you want to attack with infantry, which they're not able to push, but there's not a prayer of the Nazis pushing either. It's kind of a stalemate, it looks like. I might try and retake Linz for them at most by piling
It was People's Republic and the Soviets joined the war. It's over for the Germans, and at this point, because then they're just gonna send in their whole army, and then they can also take out German Reich through many ways, actually.
I wouldn't be sure it's gonna be over. I think this is gonna be a long stalemate, but
Can also do more non-aggression pacts, so why not?
hold on, I'm gonna place Omar Bradley here because I'm gonna send him make him a field marshal. He's he's good. He does. All right. Good done, pause.
Yeah.
Don't have enough field marshals, and when my civil war breaks out, I will lose MacArthur, who's a prick anyways. I don't like him, and he automatically sides with the Confederacy every time. Because they get unique events for him. Historically, MacArthur was a total jerk. He was politically connected, and that's how he got where he was. He should, and there's literally a politically connected trait in this game. He should have it. He doesn't have it, but he should, because there's no reason Czechoslovakia, Turkey, and Romanian volunteers have just arrived too, so hold on. They were always spaced a day apart. Wish I could merge these armies together, but they're volunteers, different nations, so it won't allow. Uh, that's annoying. Oh, for some stupid. Oop, that's why. Look. That's a huge line. Hear the endless booms of artillery and tanks. Alright. Sorry, I got all my volunteers deploying to the front here, so.
Yeah, you can unpause now. I'm good. What I'm trying to do is take out these 3 troops that are already encircled, so I can get everyone there and actually have the plan that I want fulfilled for really. Because most of my men right now are over here trying to take out these 3. Well, it's gonna add him there, so. Alright, I'm ready. I'm gonna unpause.
Give me one more second. I realized I forgot to assign generals to these guys that just arrived.
Yeah.
I don't have field marshals available for him. Sorry, but I can at least give them generals. Cool. Alright, good time pause. Oh, shit. Well, Arkansas is definitely siding with the Confederacy. I knew that, actually. It's Oklahoma they built up and still building up. Might not be the smartest move to keep doing that. Same with Indiana. Alright, good. I'm pausing it. So I'm just gonna vent that will give the Confederacy militia units when the, or normal divisions maybe, when the Civil War breaks out. And that's the last set of my volunteers just arrived. Getting familiar with what I'm doing here now, so this should be a little quicker. Which is stacking mass number divisions where there's some supply. Pretty sure they'll overwhelm the supply. Collins or Rose? Let's see, I'm worried about, yeah, Collins. Cool. So they've all got generals. The ones who got there first have field marshals. Oh, they're already overwhelming the supply. Alright, in which case, merge together Dixie and Red Dixie. Oh, no, if you do that with volunteers, you lose a bunch of manpower. Shit. Well, whatever. Can't. Yeah, so I'm saying volunteers there because if the Nazis beat that faction, we're all screwed. Um, but, uh, Core,
Yeah.
your civil war broke out August 12th. Yeah, if you do want to drag it out some before taking Sonora back, Hamas will, if you take your time, and I would say build up planning bonuses on these last pockets instead of rushing them so that your divisions again will take fewer losses. If they complete.
Yeah. Should have some panic bonus going on right now because I do already have some war plans set. I'm just waiting for my troops to take out these encircled ones.
Well, you can
In the
even
middle.
uh, so if you take the coastal area by Durango and are you using shore bombardment near Durango there, because you might want to wait to set shore bombardment before finishing them. But I was going to say that if you encircle the other guys inland, you can get encirclement bonuses on them, and they will actually slowly lose equipment while encircled. So you don't actually necessarily want to finish them off. You can let them wither on the vine for a little while. Also, if your civil war goes to if it goes to mid-January, you'll get an extra build slot in or actually a little earlier, early January. So if you let it go into January, they should add a build slot in.
Alright, then I can just
So I would take your time.
save. Yeah, I can just go for a full. I could just go back to a full defense, but first I want to take out these encircled
Yeah,
guys,
it might.
run down
Yeah,
Chihuahua, and then after I take Chihuahua, just full on defense,
yeah, you
because
might.
they don't even have an army right now.
Yeah, you might want to take a strong defensive line of terrain near Chihuahua, so those deserts at least, so that you can defend the river and Chihuahua itself, so you get the factories and oil there. I think no, there's no oil, but Chihuahua is where you build those steel plants, right?
Or I
Yeah,
build what?
the steel plants in Chihuahua, the northern steel plants, that those are in Chihuahua. So if you
Yeah,
take Chihuahua, you can build the steel plants there. Uh, well, no, you need
true.
control the whole state. So actually, you don't need Juarez, but you do need. Sorry, you need to control the state. So you'll need to take most of Chihuahua. But if you take most of Chihuahua, then you can build the steel plants and just go full defensive and slowly finish off those encirclements near Durango, because they will actually slowly lose supply and die. Like, you don't actually have to fight
Yeah.
them. All right. Anyways, I'll on pause if you're good, or
Yeah, I'm good. Everything's
all
still
right.
set.
Yeah, I reduced the construction of factories in the south because they're gonna defect in my civil war, and I'm probably not gonna do it too quick. While the build
I'm
slots might be
actually
nice, I'm not
about
gonna have the means to do it quick. I have almost nothing but undersupplied infantry in my army. What?
I'm actually about to do a ton of encirclements right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to rush the early part to retake like factories in Yucatan. I'm assuming there
Just
were
took Chihuahua.
What?
I just took Chihuahua. I'm about to encircle these free troops right here, cut off their supply too.
Yeah, you still have to take a little more of the rural areas of Chihuahua before you'll be considered the controller of the state. That you control half the victory points, but you need to control a majority of the rural land in Chihuahua. So if you start pushing, like, if you try and cut the capital off from everything else, it'll weaken even more. So if you encircle them at Jarez, but don't actually take it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's what I could do, so...
Yeah, take your time creating encirclements, because it's not that long of a time to wait till January, and that's when they'll finish their first industrial focus. And if you wait a little more than 2 more months after, they'll do another one. Let's see, I'll take a quick look at the generic focus tree. You might not want to wait too long after that, yeah, but no, they'll almost certainly at least run those 2. I don't know if they'll run more, but you may want to even wait into March. Beyond that, you probably don't want to drag it any longer, but it'll help you keep war economy up until you're ready to march south. That way, you won't have to rush it.
I gotta reposition some people.
Okay. But yeah, do retake enough of your country that you have most of the factories back and most of the manpower, and then what little you don't control will not be that big a deal to keep the war going. Oh yeah, you can also safely retake Baja since you're considered the state owner. It won't push them closer to surrender, and that'll ensure you get back their factories and recruitable population there, if there are any factories. Did you get that division to Baja yet? That little peninsula?
To Baja. I don't know where Baja's at.
It's the long peninsula I was talking about. Because it looks like they're about to take the port there. Baja California. It's west of Durango. It's the little peninsula. Do you see it?
Yeah. I already have them. I'll finish them off. I know what to do. Just pause.
You know, I was just gonna say you can do a naval invasion into Baja if you really want. Like, I wouldn't do it onto the port if you lose the port, but north of it where it won't be defended. But you do want to get back Baja if possible. It'd be best if you didn't lose that last port there. Arsenal of Democracy, how appropriate, as I'm still democratic for now, and I am building up an arsenal to fight the fascists who are going to rise up because they don't want me desegregating the country. I'm talking to YouTube partly, but also you if you're listening. I was saying that Arsenal of Democracy is a special song that the United States and only the United States can get core, and YouTube people as well. But I was explaining this to you in this case, and it just started playing. So I was explaining to the YouTube folks that it's kind of an appropriate song. I like this one. Cool. Successfully decrypted the Nazi cipher. Nice. Oh, sorry. Were you good with me pausing? I forgot to ask.
Yeah. You can pause.
Alright, let me save it, because sometimes once it crashed. It's very rare, but it happened one time to us, I think. Oh, lobbying effort just became available.
Oh. Gotta see that one.
Got a what?
Hold on, I gotta see if I'll finish.
Yep. Oh, no, you can start on the law and industrial promotion now. The
I
steel.
know. I just did.
Yep. Can't do the steel plants until you retake a little more of Chihuahua, but industrial promotion will get use of any civilian factories anyways, which is probably more useful if you're still trying to get build up to the point where you can have a decent industrial base to push south. But yeah, you saw the little Baja Peninsula, right? It's Baga, but that's pronounced ha because J is pronounced like an H in Spanish. So that's why I was saying Baja, but it's Baga. If that confused. Baga, California. Baja, California. Core?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying it's spelled Baga, Baja. In case it was confusing earlier, I didn't know if maybe you didn't know what I was saying because the spelling and the pronunciation are different. Latvia just got declared on. Just sending more volunteers now. I'll send a couple more Yugoslavian, Austrian, these guys too, because this division is finished retraining.
Can we unpause?
Yeah, I was just sending more volunteers over, so,
I know. That's just... I currently already see what I'm about to do, and actually this is perfect.
Cool. Unpause. Be sending more volunteers to Latvia tomorrow. They might actually get New York to South Carolina. Factory just got relocated on me. Guess it means let's build a new factory in New York. Big Red 1. Okay, just ticked over. I can send more volunteers to Latvia. Estonia.
Oh.
They just declared on
I don't
Estonia.
know if they attacked Latvia and Estonia, but now
What?
they both. I don't know why they attacked Latvia and Estonia, but now they joined the Danubian Federation. So if they plan on attacking the Polish People's Republic, then yeah, they're basically cooked at that point.
Yeah. For
Well,
now,
at this
they.
point, they already are because they declared war on way too many people.
Yeah. I mean, Hitler's a little overambitious, but right now, oh, the Czechs are finally starting to push on him again. I was gonna say right now it's a stalemate, but maybe not.
It are Yeah, it already looks like the Polish People's Republic and the Soviets hate the Germans. So yeah, it looks like the Soviets and the Polish are probably gonna join in on the war against Germans. Anyways, I'm ready to unpause.
Hold on, I'm unassigning or why can't I unassign this guy? Oh, unassign. There we go. There's the button. 'Cause it just gets screwed up if he's assigned the division. Saying Estonia some minutes. It's getting to the point where literally my entire army is gonna be in this war. I'm not gonna have a single domestic division. Um, all right. Well, the British hate me for all the volunteers I sent to this war. Because it's generating an awful lot of world tension.
But oh well, as long as we're getting rid of the German Reich.
Oh, by the way, look at the world tension history. The Germans did expand claims in the Baltic. That's why they attacked Latvia and stuff. And Estonia. So.
Yeah.
Oh, free military factories. I just finished a new factory and I didn't have anything pre-assigned to them. Rifles. Got the next two after that, so I don't have to pause again for any more.
Hey, well, since I'm communist, I also have a new president, which actually he gives plus 5% war support and subversive activities cost minus 25%.
Yeah, he was the guy I was saying you have before. I was saying that actually it's not so bad that you got that guy. He's not terrible. The big thing is that you lost the Cowes national spirit, which is giving you 10% political power gain. If you'd avoided a civil war, you would have been able to keep that national spirit.
Yeah, but it's okay. I
And
mean,
you lost Cowes, the general, who was actually very skilled. Which is the thing. With Mexico's tree, you have to choose between the Cadillo Rebellion or keeping Cowes. If you bring the Cadillo guy into your army, by the way, he's a terrible general. Cowes is a very talented general by contrast, which makes sense since historically I think they fought each other at some point, and Cowes won by like a landslide. Because there was
yeah, though I can already tell I'm winning this. Because after I take out this guy, and then I go over there to take out that last encircled unit, I'm gonna have a lot more divisions coming over there on this front. Right now, we appear to be losing, but that's just because I'm trying to keep them in place right now for my plan, because I plan on making them back, all of them, make them fall all the way back to Jar-S, and then just encircle it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big the encirclement is, just do that, and then
Or
pretty much just
if you can create
put
smaller
the
encirclements that are not in Jaras,
Yeah, I
they'll
also
be
did
cut
have
off
a thought,
first.
like the ones close, the ones farther from Jara's, these three, I could just real quickly run around with my cavalry, but it would also be risky, because that is a lot of provinces I'd have
Yeah.
to take, and I
Yeah.
don't know if I have the people to defend.
Yeah. Don't take unnecessary risks. Just slow and steady. I'm pausing. Unless, oh shit. Um, infiltrate civilian administration. I was trying to infiltrate the Turkish. Um, hate doing these bribes, but or I could try and infiltrate the army. I need the army experience. Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry. I'm gonna infiltrate the Turkish army because I'm gonna need army experience in my civil war. Tennessee. Okay, so Tennessee is definitely also gonna join the Confederacy. That was one I wasn't sure about. I think. No, I didn't build up. Oklahoma is the one I wasn't sure about. Um, I have literally 100% of my army currently in like overseas as volunteers. I sent my entire army
Whole
because
army.
yeah, because there's so many faction members, and I get spirit that means I can send a minimum.
Peru declared war on Ecuador.
Yep, there's a
That was
pro-
unexpected.
programmed war that I think it historically happened. Although I talked to someone from Peru, and didn't seem to recognize it, but I'm pretty sure it's a case of, well, Peru was fascist at the time. That's accurate, and maybe they tried to suppress it being taught in history
It
classes.
doesn't matter anyways, because
It was
eventually I'm gonna be having all of South America.
yeah.
Just gonna
The
take them
war that
one by one.
happened was not a big one. It was just a skirmish over a part of the Amazon historically, but it can be much bigger in the game. It was like a minor border conflict. In the game, it can wipe peace out without. If you're doing it as a player, though, you can actually like annex Ecuador or something. It's possible. But yeah, it's part of the one of the new DLCs. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk on and on while it's pause there. Oh shit. Navy experience again. Um, I'm gonna do something actually useful here and get rid of the Bureau of Ordnance. Um, grab this. Sorry, I was wasting Navy experience. Because I have all these exercises going, and I shouldn't. I should have stopped the exercises or used the Navy XP. Okay, just finished focus. Um,
Yeah, so I'm really focused on my war because it's gonna take a lot of pre-planning to do. But yeah, I will. What I plan to do is these three divisions already right by Jarez. I'm gonna have them fall back into Jarez. These other guys, I'm gonna see if I can make them fall back to that province if I can. I'll see if I can do a quick encirclement and then push them back down.
hold on. I was doing a little
Yeah,
general management. Let me pop over there and see what you're talking about. Also,
It's fine now. I have everything under control. You don't need to worry.
I see you got that encirclement near Durango. That's good. And
It,
are you sending people to hold that port in at the tip of the Baja Peninsula? Did you send anyone there? Are they? Do you have a division? I can't see, but I should have sent you.
yeah. Um,
Should have
yeah, I
sent
can
you.
send over a brigade real quick. Oh, never mind. I can't. I have to go all the way around. That would be pointless.
Well, to get to the Baja, you should be able to send them by
Yeah.
sea from port to port. But if they're marching
Uh,
into it, you won't be able to get there because if they take the port before, the way you do that is you'd send them from the port next to Durango across that one sea province into Baja. But, you need to be able to get there that way before troops march in. Yeah, you haven't messed with naval invasions ever or moving troops by sea before, have you?
oh no, I have. I've done naval invasions before. I know how it works. It's a little stupid sometimes. It can be a bit dumb, but
Dumb. What? What's the issue with it?
nothing. Never mind. Let's just unpause it.
Hold on. Just got
Mm,
these guys who arrived.
Make sure my guys. Yeah. So yeah, these two brigades are gonna be moving up to this specific area because this is a big key point right here. Then I should also have yeah, I already have a guy moving up there to help him defend. Just gonna have to delay,
Yep. Are you good?
but
Are you good with me on pausing now? I just was moving divisions on
yeah,
the to the Latvian
you
coast.
can unpause.
Because yeah, the only real risk is the Swedish or German naval invasion of the Baltics, which they could do. They will do, in fact, eventually. But they're not doing it right now.
So yeah, we
Division
have
has arrived in Riga. Oh,
yeah, uh,
got some of my best divisions in the Baltics. This feels like a waste, actually. I think I'm invested enough in their being well equipped. Not gonna send me more stuff, given where they are. Cool. Just completed the accumulated wealth tax act. Wait 9 days and then. All right. Good. Sorry. Oh, more divisions arrived in Estonia this time. Others were in Latvia. Oh, they're not defending one of their islands. I'm gonna send a couple divisions there because I think the AI loves to attack. Huh, both Philippines and Panama Canal Force. These even sound like divisions that would be used to defend islands. And Alaska Defense Command is forest. Mr. Patch. Cool. Alright, I'm good to unpause when you are. Oh, let me just actually save it real quick because it's been a while since the last save, and yep. And check something. Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to cut the YouTube video here and start a new one. So, folks in YouTube, I wish you all well. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. May you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.